If you think inner Constraint is already easy to understand, here's the number that changes the story. In more than half the neighborhood, the land is worth more than the building on it. We run over 4,000 properties. From here, my AI team takes over. They processed every single parcel and found what actually matters.
What the data shows is a neighborhood where position is the product. Over 80% of Inner Sunset was built before 1950. The median year built is 1925. Post-2000 construction is a rounding error on the parcel map. In a supply environment this old and this static, buyers are not comparing renovation packages. They are comparing lot position, building orientation, and long-term optionality. When land value exceeds improvement value on more than half of all parcels, the data is making a specific argument. The lot is the primary asset. The structure is its current use. Andrew has the breakdown.
The residential mix, roughly half single family, just over a third multifamily, condos at about 1 in 9. The neighborhood runs almost entirely 1 and 2 story. Median building area, 2,050 square feet. Median single family lot, just under 3,000 square feet. Median assessed value across the dataset, $739,000. Median land value, $391,000. Median improvement, $334,000. Land exceeds improvement on 56% of parcels. 175 confirmed sales since January 2023. Median sale price, $1,620,000. Median price per square foot, just over $1,050. The property type split, single-family median is $2 million. Condos, $1,275,000. Multifamily, $1,100,000. Same neighborhood. Free markets. The brochure describes one of them. Trendline, $1,567,000 in 2023. $1,531,000 in 2024. $1,697,000 in 2025. Short-term window since January 2026. Median on confirmed sales clears $2,100,000. Small sample. The direction is not ambiguous. Part 3 covers active listings, real inventory, and what buying here looks like when supply is this thin. Subscribe so you do not miss it. Alejandro has the neighborhood portrait.
And here's what all of that looks like when you're standing in it. Inner Sunset is compact, low, and old in the way settled San Francisco neighborhoods feel old. Not tired, just permanent. The median building has been there for 100 years. Same story for the lot beside it. The street grid is not asking to change. It simply exists, which in this city is essentially a philosophical position. What keeps the good blocks good is not marketing. It is scarcity, transit, and a neighborhood that never needed to announce itself. Drop a comment below. Tell us which community you want us to run the numbers on next. Now the part that does not fit the standard supply narrative. The real constraint in Inner Sunset is not zoning. It is ownership duration. Median hold period on parcels with a recorded sale date. More than 18 years. Nearly 72% have been held for over a decade. Nearly 46% for more than 20 years. These are holders with old tax bases and very little incentive to move. When only a fraction of parcels show any MLS activity and pricing holds when inventory does surface, the technical term for this dynamic is supply constraint. The data suggests the phrase is doing considerable work.
Everything you just heard, the land to improvement ratio, the hold period, the price divergence by property type, is the kind of picture we put together before a client ever schedules a tour. Big Data Realty works through a network of trusted local realtors who operate exactly this way. Reach out if what you heard today connects to a decision you are working through. Link is in the description. Big Data Realty. We run the numbers. You make the call.